Let's move on to royal news now. If you thought you'd heard the end of Meghan and Harry, and I hoped I had, then think again. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are working on a bunch of new content for Netflix, according to one of the streaming giant's senior executives.
So what can we expect? Let's ask royal commentator Afua Hagan. There's been a lot of talk about whether this deal had anything left in it, whether it was going to go the way of Spotify, Afua. But now we hear there are at least 3 more projects in the pipeline.
Yeah, absolutely. It's totally, I think, what a lot of people were not expecting. So this is yesterday. Netflix's chief content officer was talking at an event. This is Bella Bajaria, and she basically said they're working on a lot of things. She said they have a couple of unscripted things they're working on. They actually have a bunch in development. They have a movie in development, a scripted series they're working on, very early stages, but a movie, a TV show, and a couple of unscripted shows. Now, we already know that they've bought the rights to Carly Fortune's book, Meet Me at the Lake. So that's probably the movie that she's talking about. But the TV show, the couple of unscripted shows, we have no idea what they will be about. But remember that when Harry was talking about Spare, when he was on that press tour that he did say that Spare was the last of the look-back projects. So I think everything from here on in, we can expect to see original productions, maybe more adaptations of books, things like that. I don't think
so. Not keeping up with the Sussexes.
No.
So this deal was signed when in 2020? It's a 5-year deal, $100 million US. They haven't actually produced very much. So how much of this is? Oh, you kick back at me for that. How much of this is them saying no, we will deliver?
Well, actually, it's not them saying
All right,
we
Netflix
will
then.
deliver. It's Netflix saying they are delivering. It's Netflix telling us what's on the slate.
But is this so they don't look like Spotify, where it all went horribly wrong and Bill Simmons said they were grifters?
No, I think this is Netflix. This is an industry event that Bella Bajaria was talking about what's coming next for Netflix.
Right.
And these things are quite a big deal. Kind of sets you up for the next couple of years, so people like me know what to expect coming up. She was asked, she answered the question. Now, remember, she doesn't want to look stupid in a couple of years' time, and someone comes back and goes, well, that movie, those unscripted shows, and where's all that come from? So she's just giving an overview into what's happened, or what's happening. Remember, this isn't actually coming from Harry and Meghan and Archwell. This is coming from Netflix. So I think they're just giving us an idea of what to expect.
Can I ask you about a story that is in several of the papers today? It's in the Times and the Mail and others, about the palace's horror over some of the foreign media reporting around the Princess of Wales.
Yeah, so this is a story that's occurred in Spain, and palace officials are furious about the story that's been going around, saying that the Princess of Wales was in a coma and was in great danger, and it's like they had to act quickly. Medical staff had to act quickly to save her life, that she had a mini hospital basically looking after her, that she went into hospital on the 28th of December, went home, had to go back in. Now, the palace are furious, quite rightly, because they do not know where this is coming from. The journalist who put this together has said, so this is a writer called Concha Calleja, I really hope I got that correct. She talks about this on Spanish TV, on a channel that's quite known for the gossip. She says that she's got a palace inside her. She's saying that doctors act quickly to save her life. Palace are fuming, absolutely furious, don't know where this story has come from, says there's absolutely not a grain of truth in it. But this just fuels a fire. There's so many conspiracy theories doing the rounds on social media about what has happened.
Well, I think we've been very good in
Wales.
this country. No one has speculated. We know it's a serious procedure. We were talking earlier. This alleged source says that Kate was intubated. Now, if she had a serious operation, you would be intubated.
Well,
I don't think that's a real secret, actually. And for me, it's really important she gets back to her children, that she makes a good recovery. I'm not sure this actually helps anyone.
No, it doesn't. But also, I think kind of what has been forgotten here, or what people need to remember, is every single person, me, you and you, is entitled to their privacy. You don't have to tell anybody what the operation was for, how long they were in hospital for. And I think this doesn't help when you have people not only just maybe being a keyboard warrior and writing on X or something. This is sitting on television and spouting something that's apparently completely untrue, but then was picked up by other newspapers and magazines, and everybody in Spain was saying this. It's unnecessary.
We haven't got long left, Afua, but very quick final thought. The Jamaican Prime Minister has broken his silence about Harry and Meghan's visit to the country.
Yep, so he was talking about the film premiere for One Love, the new Bob Marley movie. He said that he didn't really realise he would be drawn into UK internal affairs because of their visit, but, you know, seems to enjoy it.
Well, clearly, here we are, ending the show on Harry and Meghan.
And can I say, Harry and Meghan posing with Paramount, and then Netflix are talking about their new projects.
It's all happening
this week.
for them.
And, of course, I wanted to talk about the Queen holding the fort, actually, and making sure that everything runs whilst the King is out of action and, indeed, and Kate out of action.
Yep, and she's been on quite a few royal visits this week. Every time she's asked about the King, said that he is doing well, but she has been very busy. She's been in Bath, Windsor and London this week on royal visits.
And didn't she inherit the ladies-in-waiting from the late Queen as well, I believe?
That's Princess Anne.
Oh, Princess Anne did, sorry. Yes, well, it's all swapping around, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
But, I mean, she's hard-working, that Queen.
The hardest working royal is Princess Anne. The Queen's done well as well this week,
Afua, always a pleasure to see you. Thank you very much indeed.